Ross now kicking out another glorious drop kick deep to the half-back flank on the outer side. Fletcher! Look at that!
Boy, he came down hard.
And hand pass coming out towards Bruce Lake. Bruce Lake in trouble, but just getting the kick in time. He kicks high. A chance for Daniel! It's a high kick up toward the square. Over the top, Letton!
Oh, man!
What a mark! That's the second beautiful mark Letton's taken, but believe me, that was a real mark. Letton in, what I would say, in the square, or right on the edge of it anyhow. Every chance of kicking his fourth goal. Be one for the Rovers. It's a big pack going to hit it. Van der Haar, and up high, and Van der Haar.
He's a long way from goal here. We'll see what he can do. As if the Bombers going for their first win in 10 matches, if we count last. Brought down by Watson. Watson has kicked 4 goals for Essendon so far.
There's a long hand pass coming over there to Fowler on the centre wing position, right on the edge of the square. A long kick up there towards the full forward position. Oh, Van der Haar's got it. And he's only about 15 metres out from goal, directly in.
Watson, member side between wing and half forward. The crowd over 60,000 at VFL Park. Down towards Van der Haar. Oh, he gets up high. Oh, what a mark.
Safe, solid mark, which was needed, and that's his 12th kick for the game.
Unusual mark for the tallest man in the league. Big, mighty kick. Simon Madden's there. Van der Haar as well. And Van der Haar finished up with the ball and took the mark. An unbelievable leap by Paul Van der Haar. And no matter how much arguing the Richmond defenders do.
Bombers into attack, and the Bomber supporters and Jeff Leck really enjoying this performance today. Simon Madden. Oh, Van der Haar, high tackle. The umpire didn't see it because he was in the sun, and a split second later he put his hand up his eyes to try and get some. Oh, Simon Madden, unbelievable mark. Oh. The Essendon crowd totally ecstatic by that. That's his 6th mark, and I doubt in the last 5 years whether I've seen a player get up quite as high as that.
Covering plenty of territory at the moment. Back over the circle. Van der Haar! What a mark! Long kick at goal.
Wayne Bettison of Essendon.
Bettison. Oh, what a mark! Beautifully taken by Williams. Great find, this fellow. Up the centre wing. Oh, what a mark! That's Merritt.
Good kick. Salmon's there with Byrne. Byrne well placed. Oh, Salmon! What a great mark that was!
I think Byrne felt he had it.
Won't score. Van der Haar! Van der Haar's mark. Good mark over the back by Paul Van der Haar.
Roger Merritt, the great team man, then boots it down towards centre half forward. Terry Danaher. Oh, a big leap, Madden! A huge leap by Madden. Over the top that he saw. It's his 8th mark. Been a prominent player in this second half.
Mark Harvey of Essendon.
Game.
And completing our marks, Paul Van der Haar.
McEwen now moved to look after the brilliance of Salmon as Richardson boots the ball high to the middle. Oh, that was Mark Thompson. What a ripper. We've hit some great marks. Malone took a beauty a short time ago. Barnes with it. Thompson with one.
One of the best kicks on the Essendon side. Into the 10 minutes. What a mark to Izzard! What a mark!
But he gets a long kick up there towards centre half forward. Ah, great mark for Roger Merritt.
The free disposes quickly, and the Bombers are underway once again. High Merritt! What a great mark, Roger Merritt! Oh, in went the knee, and he soared like an eagle.
You're dead right. Everything had run well for Walsh. Lucky Mike. Cap it off. Oh, Madden!
Hamilton towards the half-forward line. Izzard! What a fly!
No replay indicating that Simon Madden just gave Christian a little nudge out. There's the mark of the day. Derry Kickett high over Tony Shaw.
Well, he kicked a miraculous goal early. He might have taken the mark of the day as well. Goal of the day maybe, also mark of the day.
And here's another look at Derek Kickett in action.
Well, Tony Shaw, underneath. I feel for Tony Shaw being there.
And a beautiful little pass to Harvey. Courage by Harvey, and he's cleaned up by Martin, who had a good third quarter. Irving, Somerville!
Daniels has made good position. The kick by Grant.
To the half-forward line. Buick will fly. Oh, what a mark by Darren Buick.
What a rip.
Another opportunity. Simpson's long kick. Kick it!
Oh, what a
mark.
Kick by him to centre half-forward. Oh, what a mark. Fantastic leap by Ridley.
Away by Darcy. In for Gary Hocking. 2 bounces. Forced to kick with that left foot. Not bad. Looks for Hick. Oh, Wanganeen! What a spicky!
Hurt himself too.
I was going to call pushing the back. Just wonder whether he had his hands on him. Well, I reckon that's fair enough.
You love him, don't you?
I think it's a ripper.
Big climb by Somerville, but no mark. Off hands to Harding. Hoisted high, short of the goal square. Courage needed here. Oh! Wanganeen showed 100%.
Restrict those chances for Mark Harvey across half-back. This is Mercedes for Essendon. Kicks it in towards half-forward. Oh, what a great mark taken by young Michael Simons.
Denham, Harvey. Mercury, back to Denham. 52 metres out. Kick it. Oh!
Jarman's left foot will find somebody. Does it, gets to Crawford. Now there's some opportunities. A high ball. He's going to give it back to Hudson. Oh, great effort, Brembo! What a mark!
Here's Fletcher. Oh, what a controversial character. Dermot Brereton, after all those years with Hawthorn and 5 premierships. What a mark! Sensational mark by Alessi.
Gales to target Wanganeen from behind. Well, he has been a great defender. Right from the opening bounce, he has done some mercurial things.
Quickly swings round to his right. It's inside 50. The high. Oh!
Thank you, Lloyd. Thank you very much.
There's a mistake there by Darren Jarman. The old gold rules. If your man goes, you've got to go.
To centre half forward. Cockatoo Collins.
It's a beauty, isn't it? He's one of the most exciting players in the game, Cockatoo Collins. Have a look at Shea, just step ladder job.
So he does that now. Clears the 50. Pack of players. Big jump. Ransburg. A little bit just starting to come back into the game for Essendon. They've still got a chance. The standing start kick is high by Somerville. Oh, what a leap by Moore.
They're into attack. Wallace playing in front. What a mark for Carousella!
Scotty Lucas again. Saw him get up very, very high just a moment ago. This time long towards goal. Longfield, can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Hard against the line. Pulls it back towards full forward. Moorcroft.
What a terrific mark. Well, that is like the mark he took in the under-18s grand final here about 4 years ago.
Knocked on, the Bombers, under pressure, Gale just weeds his way out of trouble, gives it across. Rogers pumps the ball back towards Saran for the Tiger. Oh, great mark by Hardwick! The Tigers have been strong over here on the forward line. They've got the big man power. Hardwick's taken a screamer to Callaway.
KB, that's what you'll just again. KB, that's what you'll just see about Richmond sides this year with Jeff Geeshan under coach. He just loves the hard chasing and tackling, and he'll make a video.
Rioli dispossessed. The ball spills for Long again, so Michael Long 2 touches in that passage of play. Buick out wide. Buick's kick to within scoring distance. Lloyd at the back. I think he's got it, hasn't he? He's certainly had his hands on it. Well, I don't quite know whether he controlled it all the way down, but he's got his hands on it. He got a good grip of it.
Yeah. What's most impressive here is that he's too deep here. He has to come back over Luff himself, and also Stafford coming back.
Here's Mercury, the brilliant Mercury. Look at that hand pass. The Blumfield. And they go forward again on the left foot. That's Johnson. Lelich, in fact, it was. And Moorcroft
That's the unpredictable, and that was a beautiful mark by the little redhead.
Might even kick another one before the quarter's out. It goes to show you what a dangerous player he is.
You've played your part. You've contributed.
Barlow kicks down to the half-forward line. Oh, Fletcher! Is that more like Royce? Well, that was one great grab. He went early, and he just sat there on the shoulders here of Holland, then pulled down a ripper. James Hird.
Just take the line of the boundary line. Another look at Fletcher.
Launch himself.
Oh, he's up in the corporate suites.
Well, he had a chance. There was a 2-on-1 opportunity there for him.
Moorcross it'll give to Johnson. Johnson back to full forward. Solomon takes a magnificent mark. Beauty. One of the marks of the year. That's just a screamer, no other word for it. Over the top of a big pack. O'Reilly, Lucas, they're all in it. And then on the counter burst, and Eagleton running to keep going a bit further if he wants to. Not a bad kick. Oh! Just taken a magnificent mark. Abusing.
Put it up over him, didn't he? Won't be happy about that, darling.
It's good. That is brilliant. Up like this, as we see a replay of Mark Johnson. Look at this, right over the top. Didn't get it at the first attempt, but kept his eyes on and hope for something to open up or try and pinpoint a lead.
You just can't even visualise anything unfolding.
Fletcher's the target, he won't go. Oh! Unfield takes a magnificent mark. Wasn't he perfectly balanced as he perched on top of that pack? And I think he may have ridden Johnny Barnes for that one.
Had a little bit of the old Gary App.
They're struggling for awareness of where the ground is. Their balance isn't quite what it should be, but he was just perfect.
Just see McCurry watching that ball. He didn't stand side onto it. He actually leant back and watched the ball come over his head as he roves it. Get the rear angle again at some stage. Who hasn't let him down. Running support provided by Lloyd. Lloyd. Oh! Adam!
Showtime, boys. Showtime. He just goes up and uses the right hand to keep the opponent away and the left hand to drag the ball in.
Is this kid any good?
If there's any justice, he'll kick the goal now. That would just be one of the great pieces of play. It was a throw.
And I reckon Blumfield will look to short the ball. They always look to give the short pass off here.
It was a throw. He goes to the pocket. Oh, wonderful mark, Lloyd.
What a great mark. That was a tough mark because he had Manton behind him and he had a Carlton player coming at the front, and it was the brave Hickmott, and he just had eyes only for the footy, full stretch, and a terrific pass again by Blumfield, but it's their go all the time.
Let's have a look at it.
He's just not putting enough pressure on Lloyd. An uninterrupted run at the footy.
Yep. Yep.
For the Bombers was promising there, wasn't it?
Well, it was. McPherson having to go long to the wing.
Oh, Henneman's taken a screamer. Back Johnson, I should say.
Well, he saw his skipper. Not only that, he's just about knocked out a Sydney player. We'll pick him up in a minute, Dipper. And he's off the ball. And again, Rodney Eade will be pretty unhappy about that. This will suit Lucas. He's on his left side.
She's in a lot of pain, isn't he?
Oh,
boy, oh boy.
And that's just the impact.
Lucas read it best. Wrong side for him. Hooks it. Oh! What a mark! Sensational!
He's taken the wind out of himself. And why wouldn't he? Because he sucked it in from the stratosphere when he was up there.
When that ball was kicked, I thought he's got no chance of marking it, and he's that hot. He just threw himself at it, and it stuck. Joe Cassini just looked at the scoreboard and said, I want to see it again.
I tell you what, I reckon Chris Tarrant's looking at the scoreboard and saying, I might have lost the car.
That is it. That is it. Look.
Unbelievable, Mark.
That is going to be on bars, and that's going to be on pub walls for the next 100 years, that side-on shot.
I tell you how good it is. It'll be on CNN. That was unbelievable.
That shot will be behind the man standing behind the bar around Australia for the next 100 years. Oh my God.
It's getting better. Primus, Wanganeen, absolutely brilliant there. Kicks the half forward, Lockwood and Barnard. Oh, Solomon takes a fantastic mark.
Oh, he's hurt too.
He's almost out for the count, the boy from Broken Hill.
Yeah, most people would go to the medical room. He goes to the panel beater.
That's as good as it gets.
It was a great mark. Let's hope he's not significantly hurt, just winded.
Fletcher wastes no time and drills it to Wellman. Good support from Mark Johnson, and the Bombers away. Lloyd! A screamer.
Well, that's jumping early.
And let's have a look at this. Scarlett looking back at Lloyd and just almost positioning his back right underneath Lloyd's knee.
And have a look at the way he brings it to ground. Bounces out of his hands once he hits the deck.
Can he set something up? Kick towards. 4-4. Lloyd with the set. He's been paid. He has. Matthew Lloyd.
Nothing wrong with that hand.
That's his, I'll tell you what, James Hurd's had 17 disposals, Robert and Michael. Yeah. Lloyd's had 10 disposals and 6 marks.
That is the super mark because he carries it from the top to the bottom.
6-1 to 7-2. Oh, Rioli!
Brilliant.
Big Hill weaved his way through. High kick. Oh, Johnson! Mark Johnson takes one of the marks of the year so far from absolutely nowhere.
The kick high to the goal square by Hill. And let's just watch Mark Johnson in action.
He almost changed horses, didn't he? Because he started off on Newman and ended up with Reynolds.
So they're just kicking the ball forward, not running it and carrying it like they normally do.
A goal for Spring Hill Jack. Or Jono.
Hurd ever the focus. Masiti, McPhee making heavy weather of this. Rioli, that's a good centering kick, but there's not much there. Not much, that is, except the outstanding spearhead in the competition who should restore the lead for the Dogs.
Wonderful mark, Tim. And Rioli did the proper thing in centering it. Mel Michael's in the perfect spot, but he's there too early. And in comes Matthew Lloyd from the side and front to take a courageous mark.
Signs not good for the Dockers. Oh, Hurd. Wonderful.
High kick, burns the leaper. Oh! 3 on 1. That's as good as it gets.
Not a lot on offer.
It's going tight.
Kicks to a contest. Oh, McVeigh! A beauty! That is a classic AFL mark. Malcolm White, eat your heart out. Here's McLeod. To the 50. Oh! McVeigh! Takes a hanger!
That is going to look even better when we show it a little bit later.
I'll tell you what, it was right in front of the photographer too.
He was standing on the head. Not supposed to do it at that end of the ground, are you?
Oh, that was a cracker.
Have a look at that. Oh, and that's what makes the game great. McVeigh over McPhee. Sensational.
It was.
I love it. Gathers, caught, push. Evelyn goes back in, kicks toward half forward. Shammer, big fly, Mark Johnson. Nice grab over the top.
One for the highlight tape of Mr. Sunbury. 6%. There's the Mark Johnson grab. The AFL average is at 60. Now that has cost them big time. The Bombers, and quite a few of them you'd say were gettable goals. So I'd like Scott Lucas.
Couldn't get hands on it. Hill off a step inside 50. Monfries with courage.
New superstar, son. He has just won the respect of the football world by the way he went at this contest.
Bradley, Hurd, 15 seconds. McVeigh slides in, takes the mark. Not a bad spot for a left footer. Cuts to the middle. Goes long. Johnson!
Another hover. Oh, Mr. Sunbury. That is a good effort. I tell you what, the Loney move onto James Hurd, that's a massive win for Essendon to be able to turn the tables and get rid of Clement and find him.
Heffernan, and now Welsh sends it a long ball towards half forward. Oh, McVeigh! Nice grab. Little bit of icing on the cake. And Peverill, his opponent, has to tighten up.
Slattery gives it to Hurd, who delivers to Jetta. Leroy Jetta's got blistering speed, doesn't use it, kicks long instead. Is that mark of the year from Mark McVeigh? Spectacular stuff, 25 metres from goal.
This fella has played with a will today. He has used his hands.
Yes, he did. It's a free kick. It should have been a free kick to Thornton, and we talked about the inconsistency at the start. And that's the great tragedy of this new rule, because we don't see marks like that under the new ruling. And that was incidental contact.
Goes long towards full forward. Going back is Lucas. And that's a terrific mark. And that landing hurt.
He'll get up though. He's within goal kicking distance.
65 metres out. Sets it up to the middle. Oh, he's done it. Matthew Lloyd, circa 2001.
Kicks beyond the wing. Oh, Ryder did exactly that. By name and by nature.
Kicks to the contest. Woods standing firm. Oh, beauty! Taken from Angus Monfries.
Peveril stands and delivers to the square. Lloyd! Matthew Lloyd!
Mark of the year.
That's a car.
You just can't allow him to do that. You've got to get into him as his run is coming. Look at him. Look at him at the back here.
Oh, yeah.
He has a clear, uninterrupted run. Warnock's nowhere near him. He's looking at the ball. You've got to make contact with your man. That's a cracker.
That is a spectacular grab from Matthew Lloyd.
The Hawthorn have handled him really well. McPhee was on his own out our side, but it was a long way to go. Oh! Talk about a long way up! Paddy Ryder!
The kick from Dyson down towards half forward. Big leap at the back, Monfries. Well, he practiced earlier. That time it stuck.
Just going to loop it up and hope that a Tiger... Oh! He's been the king of the air tonight! What a mark. Marks inside 50 tonight, 20 to Richmond, 16 to Essendon. Oh! Ryder! There's been some serious leaps tonight. Ryder right up there with it, and he did it again last week.
Actually, no one inside the 50. They're all up between the centre and the 50-metre arc. Fletcher kicks towards that arc, and that is a soaring mark taken by Gumbleton.
How exciting is that for Bomber fans who've been waiting to see this man? That is a great sign.
By Winderlick, long ball, Gumbleton, oh, what a beauty. He really is a flyer. That was as good as he's taken, and he has taken a few good ones. That was magnificent and held it all the way.
It's alluded to. Now Jetta. It's some good numbers at the front of the contest in the Bombers.
Oh!
Magnificent fly over the top. Look at the recovery to play on. The kick, no, so good, but fortunate was Zaharakis.
Well, they tried the ruckman you were calling for, Jono, but they left one man, Jetta, free, and it exposed the Bombers to kick another goal just before.
Have a look at the grab, Jared.
Oh, it's an absolute ripper. Oh, great grab.
That's 110 kilos coming over the top.
Two beauties like Hill and Ryder, well, they're going to be in the top group. And that's going to be the challenge for all second ruckmen to make sure that they produce performances that demand that they...
Goes inside, Paddy's got a good position here, he can really jump! Magnificent jump over the top, he had space and room to attack it in the air.
Well, it was good contested ball won by Watson, and he got it in the vicinity of Ryder, and he made a pretty average kick turn into a beauty. Got a good ride then, didn't he?
Richmond's defence in disarray. Melksham, stopper. He's become a screamer.
This is a genuine, magnificent grab. What a year it's been for massive marks, and that's a great contender there from Heath Hocking. As you said, he has gone from being a really good, honest player into an elite midfielder of the competition. This has been a massive momentum shift.
Tipped into time on third turn. Ryder! Big leap! Spectacular mark!
No need for the review system. Malaki style. McVeigh from the Kennedy handball. Oh, Heppel!
That is magnificent.
Heppel from Heppel.
That is brilliant courage, but when you see that from a young player, that is just extraordinary bravery.
Just don't kick it down the line.
Where's Waite? Carlisle
Oh!
Good call, Tom.
Oh, Tommy.
Goddard swings and then gets something on that. Going back and... Oh!
Again.
He's done it again! Danaher!
Is that a cheeky grin as well? Have a look at this.
He just looks like he loves playing.
Goddard drifts deep. Brendan Goddard, can he jump up over the top and take a mark? It was like the grand final.
And it's a big jump here. Riscatelli just doesn't get the body on there. Goddard to allow him to step around and jump too easily.
He goes to look for him and he's already gone past him.
Gone past, and Kolajasny trying to get back to create that third you're talking about, Jace, but Goddard just had the pure jump at that footy. That's an excellent grab.
Oh, and lands. Oh, that hurts. That hurts when you land like that.
It's not a major one, but it's just a stupid one.
None of these are major ones. They are always silly.
Danaher! Wow! Danaher! I'm looking across at another Danaher to the left of us who spoke to Tim Watson at half-time, and that really was something.
It'll test Essendon's defence, because last week GWS couldn't get the ball out. Melbourne were very good defensively, and a lot of these long bombs as we're seeing now. So,
out of nowhere.
It's hard to set a zone up that high.
There's Danaher, too far away, I'd suggest, although here it comes. How's that? Spring Heel Jack. Or Spring Heel Joe in that case. He was deep, timed his run to perfection. He went straight up. Watch this again.
That's a beautiful mark, isn't it? Decided to take it on the chest in the end. He got up that height. He's got great hands. That's a good mark.
Stadium, edge of the seat stuff, and a hold on Merritt.
Away it goes.
And he drives it long. Danaher! Oh! Maybe that was big.
That's what you want.
Finally, someone's caught one this weekend. We've seen a number of hangers.
Now, that little man on his shoulder is getting very loud. He's a big grab. That's a massive catch. That's huge. That's bigger than Moorcroft's. No, it's not.
Don't mention him again.
Just about. He's
right with the 1-2s. I think that he needs to be the kicker. He's a high handball player.
Watch out, Joe's coming! Oh, Danaher takes the big grab and thrills the crowd at Etihad Stadium.
Geez, he went early too, didn't he? That was a great leap.
Just have a look to Roberts' reaction on the ground. Thinking, what the hell can I do here? He sits down. He has a few choice words to a couple of his teammates. There's not much you can do about that when you're jumping from forward.
Round one playing on Jared Rufford. Great battle. Two very athletic, talented players. Danaher! He had his name all over that.
Still the most exciting part of the game in at the big loop.
He's made some good marks early in this season. Joe Danaher stakes a claim for one of the best already. They've got the ball in hand. Mills goes long. Centre half forward. Oh, what a mark by Danaher! Or was it Leo Barry? Oh, what a mark!
Good ball, mark taken by Stewart. He gets it and goes, high ball, looking for a mark here. Danaher! What about that? And the finish as well. What a start, Joe Danaher.
look at that leap, and on Jake Carlisle too.
He loves doing it against St Kilda, Doug.
That is a ripper.